Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royalty. There's a new Archie sighting. Goodness gracious. What is wrong with this picture? What is right with this picture? Meghan is walking and she's looking directly at the camera. Is she looking directly at the camera here? This shot, she's not looking directly at the camera, but in other shots, she's looking directly at the camera and smiling. They've turned around and said that they're being harassed by the paparazzi. They're thinking of suing again. These photos are taken by Splash Media. Splash Media is paid paparazzi. Splash Media are the people that Kim Kardashian uses. There's just everything wrong with this photo. Look at the leg. The leg is just limp and dangling, and the arm and the leg. This baby never moves. This baby never cries. This baby doesn't fuss. What kind of a baby being, carried like a sack of potatoes like that is not going to fuss or cry or feel uncomfortable? Folks are noticing that, there's no padding here in the bottom, that this baby doesn't appear to be wearing a diaper. What kind of a infant doesn't wear a diaper? Look at the enormous size of this baby. This baby is half the size of Meghan. Is this an 18-month-old baby? The two security guys, they're walking down and they're both wearing hats. One is wearing a red hat, one is wearing a gray hat, and then the next cut, they're not wearing their hats. Did they go back and do the shot again? Yes, they did. It's just very strange. This really looks to me like a doll. It doesn't look like Archie. We need to ask, is this Archie or is this a doll? Was this a setup shot? It appears that it was a setup shot. Is this Meghan? Or is it even a body double? People are commenting that she's curvier than normal. She looks younger and curvier. And they're saying her hands don't look like her hands. I don't know about the hands business. That's a little more. Just this incident of, showing, there's so many ways that Meghan could have come out with Archie. Just put the kid in a stroller. That's so obvious. Okay, why is the kid's face pressed against her? The ears are covered, the face is pressed against her. Why? Hiding the face, hiding the ears. She doesn't want you to see the baby. She's showing you the baby, but she doesn't want you to see the baby. These dogs look incredibly bored. I've never seen dogs so unhappy to be walked. I suspect they weren't being walked. It was just like 10 feet on the path, and they're like, oh, I'm not even getting a walk. I'm not even getting any exercise. Meghan is not dressed for the weather. I understand it was 38 degrees. Her neck is uncovered. Okay, now, in cold weather, and I'm living in a cold weather state now, you have to keep your head and your feet covered. Okay, these are the most important things. And your trunk, your head, and your feet. She has her neck uncovered. You keep your neck uncovered. If you're out there for any length of time, you're going to get cold. So she wasn't out there for any length of time. Okay, and these leggings are not thick enough to keep her warm. And it doesn't look like what she's wearing on top is thick enough to keep her warm. So, not in 38 degrees. 38 degrees is a little cool. It's actually colder than that where I'm living now. Let's do a few questions. Is this Archie or is this another doll? Okay, and this harkens right back to that lovely green dress with the doll that she was carrying around at the polo match. Didn't put sunscreen on it. The doll never moved. The doll never cried. This looks like a repeat of that. Is she insane? Did the palace order her to do this to embarrass her? What is going on? Is this Archie or is this another doll? Because it sure looks like a doll to me. Is this Archie or another doll? Let's do a mini. Is this a doll or is this Archie? cross, veil. My gosh, all the sevens are showing up. Sevens return endlessly. Fox, player. All right, is this a doll or is this Archie? The first thing I want to look for is deception. We have multiple deception cards. We have Fox and we have player. These are brother and sister energies. The player is more direct. The Fox moves the pieces around. This is feminine energy. This is masculine energy. So this is a direct intention to deceive you. She is setting up a shot, setting up a pap shot to deceive you, and she is directly and specifically doing things specifically to deceive you. 3 sevens. It just goes, the sevens return endlessly. 7 clubs, permanent, family. 7 spades, veil, which is secrets. 7 hearts, this direction. She is constantly deceiving us. This is a constant pattern of deception to make herself look good. Deception, deception. It is an ongoing, constant pattern of deception. And I don't want to be cruel, but this is just so dumb. If she has Archie, it's so easy. Okay, the one time we saw Archie was with Desmond Tutu in Africa. What a relief. Everybody loved it. It was beautiful. That's a beautiful baby. We just want to see the baby. What is this? Okay, if you want to show us Archie, everybody wants to see Archie. Go out to a cafe with Archie in a stroller so his face is facing us. You know, have a cup of coffee, have a cup of tea, chat with people, be friendly. Don't clear out the entire coffee shop and act like a diva. Just act like a normal person with your baby out anywhere. This is completely isolated. She has her 2 security guys. There's fake paparazzi here. Okay, so this is constant deception. And the player is a deceiver, exposed because of an extreme. Cup overflowing is an overflow of emotion. 11 and 11, 22, 6 diamonds to deceive all the people. She is, again, it appears that she's caught deceiving people. I can't imagine that people think that this is real. Here's another question. Is this Meghan or is this her body double? Okay, because she deceives so much, it's constant. She's constantly deceiving everybody. Why? You're so famous. You're so rich. Everybody just wants to love you, Meghan. Everybody just wants to love Meghan. But how can you when she keeps doing this and then calling everybody a bigot and, pretending that she's not accountable for what she does? It's absurd. Is this Meghan or is this a body double? Okay, is this Meghan's body double? That's how much deception there is. Is this Meghan's body double? Is this Meghan or a double? Angel, home. People associated with Meghan. Angel can be baby or completely innocent. We have 4s, 2 structure cards, 8 and 11, 19, 5 clubs, 2 or more. Oh dear. And Mother Earth. Opportunity. People close to her, innocent. And 5 clubs. I think this is Meghan. I think that would just be too much, okay? But the five clubs is about, it's partly true. Okay, this is Meghan, but this is a doll. It's partly true and it's partly not. The five clubs is saying, yes, this is Meghan. The angel is saying it's innocent and true. It is Meghan. This is her body. Four Hearts is literal body. This is, mother and body and this is an opportunity. But everything is not as it appears. Five clubs. I have to ask, what is Meghan's mental, emotional state right now? Is she feeling desperate? I mean, why is she doing this? This just seems like the worst move. It just seems like a really terrible idea. Terrible execution of this terrible idea. Everything about it just seems like, wow, you don't have anybody around you to say, well, gosh, Meghan, that's a really terrible idea. I mean, what is Meghan's state of mind? Is she desperate? What is going on with her? What is Meghan's state of mind? Finger of God. Earthquake. Okay, earthquake is pretty bad. That's the worst outcome. Oh dear. All right. Okay, because this is such a bad idea that people are, not only are they questioning Meghan's state of mind, people are questioning Harry's state of mind. They're saying that Meghan has taken Harry off of his medication. And, okay, for Harry to go along with, oh yeah, we need to sue the paparazzi, that's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I mean, are you kidding me? This is set up. Meghan set this up. You can't sue the people who set you up. Who you paid Splash Media to take these photos, and then you're going to turn around and claim to be a victim? She looked directly at the camera and smiled multiple times. They did at least 2 takes, one with the hats on, one with the hats off. And you're pretending that this is okay. So what is Meghan's state of mind? Finger of God, cornerstone, 11 and 10, 22, 6 diamonds, all the people. 10 spades. She's like shattered. I'm asking, like, is she desperate? She's like desperate. Ace of spades and devil. Devil will do anything. Devil will lie to you. Devil will do anything. And ace of spades is a single act. 11 and 12, 3 spades. She's feeling like it's just not going very well. I think she's feeling desperate. Finger of God can say outside influence. Outside influence. Devastating and outside influence from the cornerstone. We're getting a lot of structure cards here. Okay, there is a question as to whether the crown ordered her to do this. Let's just ask. Let's throw some more cards. Did the crown order Meghan to do this? Because there's this, they're working on the divorce. They're trying to, there's all kinds of reasons they could order her to do it. She's such a wild card. I don't imagine she would do it. There would have to be a lot of pressure. Did the crown order her to do it? Because we have a finger of God here, and that's someone ordering. Yes. Eight hearts, water into wine. So yes. All right. So did the crown order her to do it? We have yes, Water into wine and Trinity. 11 and 9 is 25 spades roadblock. Water into wine is like a drunkenness card, working everything together. Yes, they're working everything together to transform this blockage. Yes, they're working everything together to transform this blockage. All right, so she was apparently ordered to do this because this is such a terrible move. Okay, and she's feeling devastated about it. I asked about her state of mind. She's feeling devastated about it. It's like lashing out. She doesn't, wow, I'm not sure what's going on here. Let's ask, is this a setup? Did they pay fake paparazzi to do this shot? And I think the answer is yes. It's splash media. Did they pay fake paparazzi to do this? This is all a setup with fake paparazzi. Is it? Woman, hamster wheel, 3 blackbirds, executioner. Is this all a setup? Okay, so we have scapegoat, which is a blame and sickness. 23. Okay, 6 clubs. So, yeah, just do it. Executioner is organized, is very organized, and will do dark things. And it's ill. It's Ilin, and connected to Ilin and a very, very organized Ilin. Very organized sickness. Okay, very organized deception and lies. Deception and lies. So this is organized deception and lies. The woman, hamster wheel, and 3 blackbirds. 22, 25, this direction. Over a long period of time, the woman is doing these actions. Yeah, this is set up. This is set up. Okay, I'm getting that the royals ordered Meghan to do this. Why are the royals ordering Meghan to do this, and why is she doing it? What are the thoughts of the protection officers watching Meghan? Because what are the thoughts of the protection officers watching Meghan? Because obviously they're not directly involved. They're just there to protect her, and they have to follow her around wherever she goes and protect her. What are their thoughts about this? Butterfly. Coffin. Scourge. What are the protection officers' thoughts? All for the camera, butterfly, secret, conflict, 7, 2 clubs, committed. They're just doing their job. Crossroads. Crossroads can be deception, more than one thing going on. 7, again, 2 clubs. 2 clubs is emphasized. We get 2 clubs everywhere. So this is just their job. They have to go out and do it. It's all a deception, and they're just on the camera for this deception. It's all a deception. I do find it fascinating that the cards are saying that this was ordered for Meghan to do, and she's very upset about this. Yes, she was ordered to transform the situation, working everything together. So there's a plan. There's a real plan going on here to deceive, and the deception is constant. There's a full plan of deception going on here. The royals are writing a narrative. Okay, so far I've seen a lot of conflict in the relationship between Harry and Meghan, and it looks to me like they're on the way to divorce. And a lot of the time they're not living together. They're not getting along very well. So there's the narrative that everyone is seeing. This is part of the narrative. Okay, they're painting a picture, but other things are going on beneath the surface. And this is a perfect example. They're throwing us another distraction. Why are they doing this? Okay, and why would Meghan agree to do this ridiculous distraction? And are they doing this? They did it in such a way that it looks fake and staged. Okay, why would she do that? The whole thing looks fake and staged. And Splash Media is written right on it. Splash News, Backgrid. Okay, it's written right there on the picture. The whole thing looks faked. Okay, and it's obvious. Yeah, I'm not. Let's review. Let's see what we can do. Is this a doll or is this Archie? It's all deception. It's definitely a doll, and this deception is going on and on and on, and it's constant. The sevens return forever, and this deception is like obvious. Ace of Diamonds. It's like really obvious. It's like really obvious, and they want you to think that. They want you to question it. That's what's so odd. They want you to think, okay, is this Meghan or is it a body double? This is Meghan. Okay, we have solid foundation cards. This is Meghan, but 5 clubs, everything is not as it appears. It's very deceptive. Okay, there's a lot of deception going on here. Okay, what is Meghan's state of mind? Devastated, very angry, wants to lash out. Okay, did the royals order her to do this? Yes, she was ordered to do this. 7 diamonds, she was ordered to do this. And I'm not sure why she would agree to it, what they're actually doing. Is this all a setup? Absolutely, and it's very organized. It's absolutely an organ. This is all a plan. This is all a long-term plan that they're executing, that they're carrying out, that the royals are carrying out. What did the protection officers think? It's all just for the camera, it's all a secret, and it's a conflict, but they just have to do their job. Their excuse is they're just doing their job, and their job is to protect Meghan and make sure she doesn't get kidnapped or harmed. And that's what they're doing, and that's why they're there. So you can't blame them for setting up the pap shots. You can't blame them because that's their role, is just to protect Meghan. And wherever Meghan goes and whatever they're doing, that's what the protection officers, they follow her around as security. So you can't blame them. So they are in fact rather blameless for any of these events. They're not scheming any of these events. Something is really rotten in Denmark. I'm going to have to think some more about why, and I'd love to hear your comments. Why would the Crown order Meghan to do this? What are they doing? Okay, and then they're coming out and saying, we're going to sue the media, we're going to sue Splash News for taking these shots. But they paid Splash News to do this. Again, another contradiction. And then Harry is jumping into it. And seriously, dude, does Harry not realize or know that this is all a setup and it was paid as a setup? And she looks directly at the camera and smiles directly at the camera. That's not a person who doesn't want to be photographed. That's a person who wants to be photographed. but she's showing the devil here. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment.